Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I just started recording this for YouTube. I forgot to do that a few minutes ago. We were talking about income inequality and wage gaps in Elite Dangerous. Now, that's not controversial at all. Essentially, what I said was, and I'll try not to repeat myself too much, he's a glorified bus driver, drives people from A to B a stone's throw away for millions of dollars. Meanwhile, I'm risking my life every single minute I'm out here, and I make, well, almost literally nothing. So, there you go.
And I said, you're pretty shit at your job, that's all.
I'm actually awesome at my job, I'll have you know. But, to prove how awesome I am, look at this nebula.
I cannot see it, goddammit.
You'll see it on the recording later. Now, you'll notice we are inside it. As in, we're surrounded by the fucker on all sides, and this is actually kind of difficult to do in this game, because usually you're looking at it, and in being inside it doesn't provide for the greatest of views. But I have found the system. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. It's both nebulas I wanted to see last time in one picture, rather than the 40 minutes of exploring. So, yeah, there you go. Orion and the Running Man, and all of them sort of at once.
Are you the Running Man?
Yes.
Ha! Wait a second. Starport services. Passenger Lounge? Lounge. Willkommen bei der Kika Lounge. Anyway,
there's also the Flame Nebula. We're going to go to that one next, but let me just
multipass.
Take in the view.
Shut up.
This one.
Wants to go to, wait a second. Where is he? Go to Heavy Metal Planet. No, that was not him.
I want to go there. That sounds nice.
I had the Running Man as a destination here for some tourists.
Hmm.
I think it's
I took a fuck ton of screenshots and
Celestial Snowman. Yeah, no, it's not that.
It's not the Abominable Snowman, is it?
No, Celestial.
Alright, so we're going.
Yeah, I had it here somewhere. Anyway, it's fine.
So I have one more nebula to go to. That's the Flame Nebula, and after that.
Auf Wiedersehen, gute Reise.
Exactly.
Chris is going home. Moderating speed on exit, your mum. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
The Flame Nebula looks really nice. It's like a burst of, shockingly, a burst of flame, but it's all black.
You're making no sense today.
Just take a look at it. Doesn't it look like a flame burst, but all black? Black as in the color, not the person.
No shit. I've somewhere headache stuff. Wait a second. No, it's not your fault that I'm getting headaches, but I rather would not have them. That'd be nice. Cat,
I mean, it is sort of my fault, though. Kind of. A little bit.
Nein, Katze!
I'm not contributing, am I?
Katze, was denn? Oh, du bist so dick und doof. Oh. There we are. Sorry. Bob Kojok. Let's bring these politicians home or whatever.
Crash them into the fucking sun. You know, you'd be doing the Aisling Empire a huge favor if you do that.
When I throw you into the sun? Yes.
Well, I was going to say no, but realistically, probably yes.
You delivered propaganda or something, right?
I delivered it once, yes.
Yeah. I have to undo that.
I have 8 merits in the Aisling Empire. Not a very good Nazi, apparently. Matter of fact, turns out I'm shit at...
Not the worst thing to do, to be like a bad Nazi.
Well, there's some mental arithmetic. Is it better to be a bad Nazi or a good Nazi?
I have to think about this, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it depends on how you mean good and bad, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's ambiguous. Yeah?
Yes. Whatever that means.
It's funny because I wrote an essay about the ambiguities in Thomas More's Utopia literally like half an hour ago.
Why would you do that?
Uni. And the word ambiguous is now engraved into my brain for the rest of eternity, and every time I hear it, I will have some sort of trauma response, like, I'm ambiguous.
I know what that means. It hurts so much.
This is Thomas More Utopia. Title. No place, good place. Subtitle.
Nervous twitches. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Regarding the best state of the Commonwealth and the island of Utopia.
Communism.
Exactly. I mean, it's exactly everything's correct. Like, the subtitle is ambiguous too.
What is the subtitle?
Regarding about the best state of Commonwealth and the island of Utopia.
Why is this an island, though?
I mean, it's usually portrayed as an island, Utopia. He's the one that actually.
Why?
I mean, he's the one that coined it because here's the thing. It also is very different from what we regard as Utopia today. But Utopia for Thomas More back in the 1500s or whatever was essentially a Nazi island, basically. Well, like a Nazi/communist island, like somewhere in between the two.
What?
So they had slaves, and yet it was regarded as Utopia still for the people living there. But they had slaves.
They're Greek.
Yeah, they're Greek.
I have democracy and everything, but we hate women and have slaves.
Yeah,
basically America, right?
Also, they don't have people that live in the city. They have tenants in the city. So you live in the city for a few years, and then you're exiled into the countryside, and other people are brought into the city, which is weird.
Why?
I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's one of those things. It's like, huh? And yet it's still considered Utopia, which is like a good place and no place at the same time. Also, the person that narrates all this is called. Let me remember the name because I have to write it. No, it's his name. Essentially, his name in Greek means like the babbler of nonsense.
Barbaros.
Hythlo gas. Hythlo something. It's Hythlo something, I remember. And, yeah, it essentially means the babbler of nonsense, which makes it, well, hold on, if he's the babbler of nonsense, then, what the hell? Does any of this actually make sense? They don't take on any immigrants.
Supposed to not make any sense. Maybe that's.
But yeah, that's kind of the point. Like, it's supposed to make sense on one end and not make sense at the same time. It's supposed to be like ambiguous and paradoxical and stuff like that. So that's why it's written.
And I can get the server data,
how it's written, yeah.
mission data from my server, which is kind of annoying right now.
Mm-hmm. Also, when they get married, they're supposed to undress completely, both the man and the woman, and they look at each other for like flaws and stuff like that.
Yeah, don't you do that when you marry someone?
While marrying, at the ceremony in front of everyone, which is weird, but yeah, it's like it's tradition there apparently. Then again, it's all being told by the babbler of nonsense, so take it as you will, basically. It's an interesting piece of work, certainly. But at any rate, I am at the Flame Nebula.
And you met Arnold Schwarzenegger there.
Flame Nebula? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Running Man. Dun dun dun, the movie.
Running Man, the movie?
Running Man. Arnold Schwarzenegger plays the Running Man. 1980 smash hit Running Man.
Are you reading this off of Wikipedia?
No.
It sounds like it. I don't think I've seen that movie.
I cannot connect to the servers right now.
Oh. That's a problem.
PG.
There's a dog currently screaming.
Screaming?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally sounds like screaming in the neighbor next door, his apartment. So
Maybe he's a pig. Oh.
Potentially, maybe he's killing a pig. Who knows?
Oh, now it works. That's fantastic. Hello to Bobco Dock. Passenger lounge, please.
Ah, so you've reconnected, all right?
Yeah.
Apparently, we can't go into the front of the Flame Nebula. There's no star in it, but it looks cool anyway. So I'm done now to head back home.
Apparently in Texas they have problems. And in Wisconsin it doesn't help a lot.
With what?
And Louisiana and Chicago.
With what?
Elite.
Ah. Do you live in Texas?
No.
Do you live in Paradise City where the girls are pretty?
Pretty? No. Also they are not.
I can't go here because it requires an unknown permit. What?
That's shite.
It's gonna take me so long to come back. I'm gonna need to plot route like 6 or 7 times. Because the max route plotting thing is not good enough.
Could be, yes.
That is depressing. 16 jumps to get to somewhere reasonable. And refuel.
I want the fucking mission things, please. Now it works. That's fantastic. Green Beard wants to go to black and green. Okay. Also, please, only credits. Thank you.
You know what's depressing? I've seen the most beautiful nebulas that this game has to offer. And I've earned no money. I've earned nothing.
You've seen a lot of stuff.
Basically, I'm gonna go back to my empire. I'm gonna be the one weird old guy in the corner that goes, I've seen shit. I've seen shit. Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, great.
Yeah, great, move along, old man. Nobody cares. We're driving buses.
Honk. I need a honk. I don't have a honk. They want to go to Nicolette Dock.
To Nikola Dock. To Nikola Tesla Dock.
Nicolette. Damn it.
Yes, the female Nikola Tesla, born 6 years
makes
prior.
No sense at all.
Of course it does.
Okay, they want to go to Nicolette Dock. They want to go to Nicolette Dock. Perfect. Do I have boom data for this, guys?
You have boob data?
Boob data, yes.
Consider me intrigued.
No, I have no missions for these fucks. Okay. This is the stupid scan missions I have for my level up stuff. Take down terrorist leader. No thanks, I'm good. Nope, nope, nope.
HE has a multi-pass. What's a multi-pass?
Have you never seen the Fifth Element?
I have, but it's been a while.
Multi-pass! I just showed it to you. To my not existent camera. So, great job, commanders. But, yeah.
Yeah, what does it do? It's like a bus card that you can go from place to place and stuff?
No, it's multi-pass, man.
Look, there's rules when explaining things. You don't explain an unknown with another unknown, and you don't explain the thing you're trying to explain with the thing you're trying to explain.
Can't explain multi-pass.
What does it do? Do you eat it?
Not pass.
Okay.
Everything.
It's
Jesus
a pass.
Christ.
Good. What do
Give me
you
a second.
use it for?
I put it in the stream thing. Multipass.
Ah. Oops, there's nothing here. Looking for a GIF that does exist. GIF not found.
What?
Click on it and it says GIF not found. Okay.
That one?
Multipass.
It's Giphy. Why are we so stupid? Why are you so young? Jesus. Stop being so young.
Yes, okay.
Fifth
this-
element.
Visa, yeah. I'm
Yes,
looking at the
but-
fifth element thing, but yeah, but I get it, but my question is, what do you use this thing for?
She only knows that word. Multipass.
Okay, I remember now. My question stands, what do you use it for?
It's never explained. That's the whole point.
Ah, okay, there we go. Because that's what I was trying to remember. Like, what the hell do they use the bloody thing for? And it's never explained. All right, now get it now. Okay, we're there. Took a while, but we got there. Actually, all of this was happening while I was refueling, so it's actually a very good waste of time.
How long do you take to refuel your fucking ship?
Like a minute or two, but my fuel tank
God.
is the size of your ship, probably. So.
No, I don't think so.
Did you see the screenshot, like the comparison of our two ships? You're not as big as you think
Do
you
you have
are.
any idea what ship I have?
Yes, the Type 9 transport.
Yeah, what are you in?
Diamondback Explorer.
Yeah. Your ship fits in my ship.
But if it were to fit, your ship would have nothing inside it, you know? It will be a husk.
Really giant fuel tank, which is you. I get
Yeah,
it.
which is me, but yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean, I took the screenshot of, like, one of, like, next to, well, me above and you below, like, right next to each other. You're not as big as you think you
I
are.
was in the Cobra that time.
No, that was in,
Cool.
I was in the thingamajig. No, you were in the Type 9 Explorer as well. It's not the
Yeah,
one with,
but-
it's not the one with the German flag, it's the, well, at the time it wasn't the one with the German flag, it's the other one.
Yeah,
the
but I'm a,
big box
I'm in
thing.
a transport ship.
Yeah, no, you can carry a lot more shit than I do, but, like, physically the ship isn't that much bigger.
Come back here and take a screenshot.
Hey, take a look at the fucking screenshot. You are... I can't...
Link it, you moron.
Posted it to your Facebook. I've sent you the fucking photo.
That was my Cobra.
No, that was
I
you.
have a picture of my German flag, yes.
Yeah, that's the Cobra, and I wasn't in the Diamondback Explorer. I was in the Cobra, in the Viper Mark IV, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, but this was
So
when
what
we
are you
started the
talking
stream
about
with the DBX and the Type 9 transport, and we were getting people from one place to another.
Where are we?
Yes.
I cannot remember any of this. That's fantastic. I'm getting old. So where to go? Oops. Have to brake. Brake. Here's Nicolette Dock, where the rich people live.
Yeah,
Also, I saw either an Anaconda or a federal Corvette being constructed at the dock site.
Ooh.
Could be a capital ship as well, as I think about it.
It's probably a capital ship. I doubt they show a Corvette being constructed, or is it a Corvette? Anaconda's a Corvette, right?
The federal Corvette, yeah, that's the ship you can fly.
Yeah, but the Anaconda is by class a Corvette as well, one would assume.
Yes.
Yeah, so I doubt they show a Corvette being constructed because you can buy it in the game. It's not. I mean, it's not that interesting. Capital ships are different, though. That's
I
big.
didn't check it out, I was kind of afraid.
Yeah, I approached a capital ship and got the warning, Commander, you're not allowed to be this close or whatever. And it launched like alert fighters at me. and they came up to me and escorted me out of the fucking zone of radius of whatever. I was supposed to get away, but I'm like, if they shoot me now, it would be worth it. It would be so worth it. Like.
It most probably would not, but okay, whatever you say.
I mean, what? It's like 100,000 for repairs and the DBX or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, thank God you are not playing with permadeath, because you're not playing Terraria. And you're not being that stupid ever again, I assume.
You assume incorrectly.
Oh God, what have you done?
Not an elite. I'm not going to play with permadeath in elite. I'm going to die loads of times, I know that. But I will play games with permadeath still in the future. Of course I will.
Ah.
And I will name most of my characters Tyrone.
It's still funny.
At the time it was funnier, now it's becoming more of a sensitive issue, you know, more and more. But
that's fine. I don't
absolutely can continue doing it, but I mean, the CNN thinks you and I are both Nazis anyway, so yeah. Oh, by the way, there's the video demonetized. Oops.
Which is funny because I'm like the exact opposite.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah, it's CNN. Okay.
Exactly.
Also,
it is a great excuse though for whatever you do. It's like, CNN thinks I'm a Nazi anyway, so might as well do whatever I want.
I might as well. Beep beep beep. Guess some beep beep. Whoa, hey. No, I was establishing the rule that I don't talk about politics, but mocking politics is always fun, so I cannot really stop that.
It's not really politics. I mean, this is more CNN. It's a news station, right? It's like politics.
Air quotes news, air quotes station. Yeah. That was 2 million. It's worth it. I'm not allied to this fox. Excellent. They want for 1 million. They want me to ship some business people around. That sounds like a good deal. 12 tourists to Omicron as well. That would be nice. Where can I put them into this? Yes, they would fly business class, which is pretty nice. I'm talking to myself. I know, and I don't care.
This is sort of what we do as a hobby, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Think about it. It's kind of funny and it's kind of sad at the same time, and it's kind of awesome. It's everything. But it is great if you meet someone and it's like, so what do you do for a living? I talk to myself.
I would talk for food. What?
Basically, it's exactly what we're doing. So what's your job? I'm an accountant. You, I'm a doctor. Me, I lock myself in a room and then proceed to talk to myself for a few hours every day. How much do you make? Oh, a couple thousand euros every year. Jesus Christ.
Also, finished finding my Soviet Union campaign.
Ah.
Yep. What time?
Did you conquer the entire world?
And now there's England, Canada, Australia, India are still allies, and so is the Netherlands, I think. And some other countries there are still fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, the rest is fine too, but they're pretty red fine.
To be honest, I wasn't listening, but okay.
You phased out. I can, by the way, tell you phase out. So
no, you're right though. The rest of the world is fine. The parts you conquered are not fine. They're communists. I mean, they're the opposite of fine.
I threw about 300 nuclear warheads on China, so they are really not fine.
They are really fine. I was going to say they're super fine.
As I said in my second last episode, we won't have a problem with overpopulation on this planet.
You can start a Stellaris playthrough with like a Tomb World start now.
Yeah, basically.
Everyone's turned into fucking rad roaches. There's a quote from, I'm pretty sure it's been used elsewhere, but there's a quote from an old Serbian movie I really like. There's this guy and he shoots like his neighbor or whatever with a shotgun at the side of the road. It's a comedy. And he falls over and, you know, the guy's clearly dead. I mean, he blasted a shotgun through his chest. I mean, he's just dead on the spot. And his grandfather sort of walks up to him and he's like, "What have you done?" "Well, you know, it was an accident. Come here. What's wrong with him?" The guy turns to his grandfather, dead serious. "Right now? Nothing." "What's wrong with China? Right now? Nothing."
Nothing. I improved it. Wow. Sorry, that's come out fast.
Okay. Woo-hoo. I thought I was getting there with Tyrone, but this was... this is spicy.
And I have to, I had to think about. Did you see Watchmen?
Let me think. How old is
With the
that?
blue dong.
How old is that thing?
Doctor Manhattan.
I did not.
It is on Mars. This alien guy, yeah, with his ex-girlfriend or whatever. And they said, "How can this planet ever be improved by a shopping mall?" And I'm like, "China's perfect now. It's fine." I have no idea who to transport here.
Does it matter? I mean, it's a bus stop. Whoever wants to get out sort of gets out, and that's
Problem
it.
is, I'm German, if you remember, and I have to be efficient about everything.
Ah.
So we're getting to the Sequix anyway. Why am I? Green dot. Good. Viewers are happy. I don't think they are, but okay. Whatever you say. Here, these 8 workers. And these rebels. Ah, fuck hell. Fuck hell? Doesn't make sense at all. But yeah, I have to back to home station, I think, because here's just shit. Wait a second. Here, 28 workers. They would pay me 340,000. Yeah, it's like 4 times the rebels. So let's pack these 8 workers into the first class. Let them have a break. And I was done with the missions, was I? What's a bit annoying is the waiting time here. Also, 5 seconds lag only between broadcasting and YouTube, which is pretty good.
It was the same last time, I think, right?
Yeah. Cock. It doesn't load. Oh, there we go. I just have to complain. Suddenly everything bugs.
Hmm. Sounds about right.
Let's get some minor missions here that can improve my standing with these clowns. Your ship is too large. This is your mum. Oh. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go to... not Carl Diesel, but let's go to here. These 8 workers. Also Carl Diesel. What? This tourist don't. I want to Omicron Capricorni B.
Go to Caprica.
Oh, it's nuked. It's like China.
It's been improved, you mean?
Boom!
That's it, guys. Command Licious is a Cylon. We got him.
I was seriously, like, this guy I'm hanging on Discord with was like, a year ago even said like, "I'm not sure if you're a cyborg or not," because I was always awake at like 6 in the morning. So that would fit, which makes me want to play Stellaris again. I've still to end my campaign, but it's kind of really boring.
Yeah, I've got the problem that they switched from 2.01 to 2.02, and it's save compatible, sort of, but not really.
Nah.
I mean, you can continue, literally speaking, but you're missing out a little bit. You're missing out on the difficulty changes, you're missing out on a lot of stuff, so... I don't know.
It's just always the same. I mean, it's fun, but not to record it.
No, for me it's great to record. I mean, stuff like that, if I'm going to play it anyway, it's fun and entertaining enough to record. I've gotten myself in a bit of a problem, though. 2 empires declared war on me, one from the sort of galactic relative north, and one from the south. And, I mean, I'm beating the one down south, but the guys up north have just started attacking me, and the episode starts, I think, with me screaming into the microphone, basically, so it should give you a relatively good idea of how I'm doing.
Besides, we have the problem that in the new version, 2.0, it takes forever to go from space to space.
Yeah.
That's the annoying part.
Yeah, I actually like it. I actually like most of the changes.
Yeah, I like it a lot, actually. Because no Doomstack.
And yet, when I got attacked, they put all 3 of their fleets on top of one another and attacked with them. So, the sort of
it works for them.
And they're sort of still doom stacking, and so am I a little bit, but mostly no. I've mostly gotten rid of it. I really dislike the war exhaustion system, though.
Yep, it's shite.
There can be a war exhaustion system. It makes sense. You can't be at war for 200 years.
But I cannot win my war before their war exhaustion. My war exhaustion even is too high.
It's just like the war's barely started. I just jumped into their space. There's been no combat. There's been no realistic troop deployment or anything. I'm at 10% war exhaustion due to attrition. Attrition from what? Doing the same thing you were doing the last 300 years. All of a sudden you're tired of it.
On spaceship with a lot of food, they have no attrition.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, you lose like 5 or 6 battles, you need to rebuild, you need to recrew the ships, people are getting tired. Oh yeah, I get it. Fine. You lose a few planets, absolutely, people are getting pissed because, you know, maybe they have family members over there or whatever. I get it. Totally. But right now, we've been doing the exact same thing we've been doing for the last 300 years, and my attrition is still going up. Nah. And also, like, I haven't played a Robot Empire yet. Does attrition work the same for robots?
I have no idea. I can't imagine so. But it has to, right?
Yeah, this is due to gameplay. Attrition should not exist for robots.
Yeah, but all robots are already overpowered, so...
Yes.
Really, nah.
Yeah, I guess nerf them in other ways, make them lose wars differently or something, but... Or like, provide it at least as an option to have attrition or not for robots. Because they're fucking... That's the one terrifying thing about them. Is you don't reason with it.
Never sleep.
Never sleep, you don't reason with it. The thing does math, basically, when it's doing war. It doesn't care whether you destroy 5 million units or 5 billion units. If it thinks it's worth the cost and worth winning the war, it will sacrifice them in an instant. Like, you know what, it won't... If you forgive the pun, it won't... It will do it in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's back to...
But,
Haha, yeah. It's just the one really, really terrifying thing. And I played as the Geth from Mass Effect, which is basically like...
Yep, I remember.
I mean, essentially what I did was just conquered empire by empire, exterminating everyone and turning everything into machine worlds in here. And that was like the one terrifying thing when I was playing, because there is no reasoning with me, there is no stopping me. I am the endgame crisis, right? So
yeah, but that's reasoning with intelligent machines. You can reason with them, but once they think you are wrong...
Yeah, you don't plead with them. They don't. If they don't want to show mercy, they will not. They don't have any problems with that. Especially if you think like the way you inflict damage on them or whatever. Like we'll get rid of 5 planets with billions of units on it because it doesn't mean anything. They're not individuals. We are one organism, sort of, because of like the hive mind.
Yeah,
thing, right?
but the Geth are something different as well, right? Do they still have individuality? I'm not sure.
No, they don't. That's actually the reason why the Geth that joins Shepard in Mass Effect is called Legion. Because I am Legion because we are many.
And the thing is, they get more intelligent the more they are, right? Because networks.
Yes. Yep, and I think when they die, they're like sort of
like orcs. Sorry.
Kind of,
Yes.
yeah. 'Cause, I mean, it's
Robot
a,
orcs.
it's a different. It's Roborgs, yeah. It's a bit of a different system, but yes.
Roborgs. Ba-da-da-bum.
Ah.
There we go.
I guess the same for hive minds as well. Could be the thing for war attrition because it's like one organism.
I'm actually considering doing this for the reputation here.
Hmm.
Nah, it's half a million. Fuck you.
I have the exact same line of thinking every time.
It actually makes sense for some of these. And now we have no one who wants to go back, which is too bad. Nikita Khrushchev, no, Nika Fowler, sorry, misread.
I was about to say, you might not want to bring him aboard.
He's a nice guy, he just broke his hammer.
Khrushchev?
Niet, 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 with this little hammer. Niet, niet, niet in the UN. Niet, niet, niet,
Ah,
niet.
yeah.
Niet, niet, niet. And the hammer broke, then he takes out the shoe. Niet, niet, niet. Great guy.
I mean,
I would have done the same, that's fine.
realistically, probably yes.
Fucking capitalist hammers always break.
So one of the funniest things I've seen in ages was the Soviets in The Simpsons.
When they get the wall back and everything.
Yeah, it's like, and
They
it's
click off a button.
it starts off with the most mundane conversation. It's like something that nobody cares about. All right, the Soviet Union votes, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
All right. Oh wait, Soviet Union? Like, the thing you guys broke up and thought it's Russia now. Ha!
They click the button. Yeah.
That's what we wanted you to think.
Well, there's a few examples of why I like the Simpsons, but really it's just to grind through the stuff. I really like it.
it's
And also to serialize, it always starts the same. I cannot have that. It has to either be a story arc or fuck you.
yeah. It's actually one of the I think SpongeBob has like similar golden moments in it when Squidward is my hero because I have become Squidward as I'm getting older.
It's a snail, is it?
And the Squidward is the squid.
What?
The squid that works in the Krusty Krab.
The
one
with
that's-
with this weird instrument.
Yeah, with the weird instrument and the one that's like always complaining, always meh.
Why do they have to translate the names in German? I hate that.
What is it in German? I'm curious.
I can't remember. But it's not squiggles.
Squidward. Sorry. At any rate, like,
oh shit! That's a big space station.
did you boost into it?
Nearly, yes.
It's okay, we got it all on camera.
Oh.
So it has golden moments like that when Squidward is leading a communist revolution against the capitalists of this cartoon land. Like, workers of Bikini Bottom unite, you have nothing to lose but your chains.
SpongeBob, SpongeBob. That's great.
It really is.
Deutsch.
Kuchen. There we go.
Thaddeus Quentin Tentacle.
Why is it 3 names instead of 1?
Because fuck English? I don't know. It's Thaddeus.
I think you're going to really enjoy how we translated his name.
Burned?
No.
Burned.
So actually, let me give some translation first before I tell you. So, squid in Serbian and I think Croatian and I think Macedonian and definitely Bosnian and definitely Montenegrin. You get the point. I make this joke every single time I'm translating something.
Yes.
Squid is Ligna.
Ah, Soviet, okay, got it.
Yeah, Ligna. Yeah. So
Yeah, Soviet.
his name is Ligno Slav.
Oh god. fucking Serbs.
I just realized how brilliant that name is, and I've never thought about it. So it's not Squidward, it's Squid Slav.
Why?
Oh, it's brilliant. Is it not brilliant though? I mean, he doesn't have an
It's fucking
Adidas tracksuit. He doesn't drink vodka, but yeah, one day.
Fuck! Stop interdicting me, you cunt!
There was a confirmed denied. There was a April Fool's joke for.
I'm not paying attention right now, by the way. Just saying. If you want a clear and definite answer, anything you want to ask or throw out there, I'm not giving you one now. Fuck this clowns.
Alright.
I'm off. Bye bye. Yeah, you can continue. So what?
No, I'm just looking at the stream. What's going on? There was like a
asshole.
What's its face? Like an April Fool's joke for Elite Dangerous, where like I think some people got intercepted into whatever by 3 Medusas.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's just mean.
But they didn't shoot at them. They just looked at them menacingly.
Yeah.
And they produced that sound like. Not a great interpretation, but yeah. We just looked at them, all 3 of them, and they're like, "Yep, that's it." And you can leave freely, but they will intercept you and they will look at you.
They're just curious.
And want to bring about the destruction of all humanity, but yes, mostly curious.
Nah, that's liberal propaganda.
No, it's Nazi propaganda. I've delivered it. I should know.
Ouch. I'd like you to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration. Don't put your head into your butt. Okay, there's no safety, it's space. If the ship breaks, you're dead. Simple as that.
Yeah, basically.
We have escape pods? Excuse me, we are on the way with... well, it's not exactly the speed of light, but nearly. If your ship breaks at that speed, you're fucking dead.
You're going faster than the speed of light.
Yeah, not at the moment, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. In Super Cruise, you're going faster than the speed of light as well.
Yes,
aren't you?
I was just 0.11%. Not percent,
right.
but
Still. How do I get an unknown permit to go through this territory? Because I have no intention of going around it.
You have to do missions, I assume?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, no, I can go under it.
3D.
Can I go above it? No. I can go under it, though. Ah. Is there a clear route under? Not really. Okay.
Let's spasm everything out. Okay, sorry about that. I had to just... Oh, that's me. Stop it. Oh, here we go. I wanted to confuse the viewers, but I'm apparently confused
myself
me as well. Yeah, exactly. I fly much safer, by the way, when I'm playing it without recording.
With what?
What? I fly safer usually.
When?
And I don't record / stream.
Oh, when you don't record, yeah. Hashtag robots are people too.
Oh, robo-orcs are people too. Fucking hell. There we are. I know, I just landed. I know it was successful. Otherwise, I would be dead, as I explained earlier.
Yeah, it's kind of like a submarine. So, actually, it's a lot like a submarine if you think about it, a spaceship.
Yeah, just less pressure from outside, but more inside. You know.
Yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense that we classify spaces as international waters.
This is no water. No, it's not.
I mean,
Sorry, what?
we classify it as international waters, which does
It is actually.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense if you think about it, because you
It
sail.
is. That's a fact.
Yeah, I know. I said we classify it as international.
It's a... Sorry. Oh, shut up, no. Please explain.
You find me waters in space, and I will say yes, it is. Until then, I will say it makes sense, not that it is. Have you seen a lot of water floating around in space? Before you take a piss out the airlock.
Actually, yes. Space is full of water, if you don't know that.
What do you mean it's full of water? No, it's not full of water.
It's a lot of water outside there, yes.
What? Okay, time to learn something new. What?
There's a lot of water in the nebulas and such.
Huh.
It's a very common, not element, because it's obviously 2 elements, but there's a lot of water out there.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's still just 1%, but... What? Water.
Is space really 1% water?
Galaxy. And if you give me mobile phone...
Is there any water in outer space? There's water on Mars. There's water jetting hundreds of miles into space from Enceladus, one of Saturn's moon. There are icebergs of water hidden on the polar craters of our own moon. I mean, that's not 1%. That's like...
Yeah, it was just... Yeah, like that. That's too long. Fuck you. I'm gonna make this 2 posts. Who cares? That's NASA.
NASA mission explores to find out specific worlds. They're finding water in surprising places. Water is but one of our search for habitable planets. It may seemingly unrelated worlds in a surprising way. Yet it links many seemingly unrelated worlds in surprising ways. Alright.
That's... Oh, yes, actually we have a chart. We have a chart. Let's disable the bookmark bar because of porn.
No, I'm still refueling, of course I am. Jesus Christ.
You need a better fuel scoop.
I have the best fuel scoop, I think.
Ceres is 25% water.
Is that a planet?
Europa is
that's
salty
it.
oceans.
Yeah.
Ganymede is
Yeah,
basically
that's planets, alright? That's planets, it's fine.
Hawk.
And planets and moons, yeah. That's okay. But you don't, I mean, it's a moon, it's not outer space. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what when water clumps together, it's planets, yes.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. We classify outer space, and we classify nothing as water, essentially.
Water, they get a nebula. Nebula, let's just test that.
Maybe there is in some nebulas, but nebulas are rare to begin with, relatively.
I think it's easy for hydrogen and oxygen to combine.
Yeah, it is. But
It's like it or something.
It's what I meant was we classify everything that's not a planet or a moon or a sun or a nebula as water as well. I think I've got everything covered. Or a black hole.
Astronomy is awesome.com, okay?
He's not even listening to me.
Where does water in our universe come from? Okay, I don't.
The space orcs.
Yes. This is so much to read. I want a graph. Fuck it. I will Google that later. Anyway, I have some missions to do. I made, since I started recording, by the way, an hour ago, I made 7 million, 8 nearly.
Yeah.
It was, for me, the fastest way to earn.
So after 20
Space
minutes, to get
dollars.
back to my original point, it makes sense that we classify everything that's not a star, not a nebula, not a moon, not a planet, not a black hole, as water because you sail through it with ships. Huh? Huh?
Nope.
Yes, you use spaceships. So it makes sense that it's water. Furthermore...
But they don't sail, they fall.
I don't buy into that. They don't... I don't buy into that. Into that entire everything's falling in space. I don't buy into that shit. Nah, I've heard about it. I know what you mean. I don't buy into that. They're not falling anywhere.
Immediately, I get it.
I mean, I don't dismiss it, but I really don't like it. It's no, it's stupid.
It's not sailing. There's nothing there.
It's suspended, isn't it? Does that not make more sense? It's suspended in vacuum.
Wait a second. Not the live dashboard. Please give me my
basically, the idea is vacuum itself and everything in space is falling in a state of perpetually falling.
Not ether. Suspended. Hängen, aufhängen, beurlaubt, eingehängt, eingestellt, suspendiert. Another translation for hanging would be hanging.
Well, yeah, suspended, hanging in space. Yeah.
It's nothing there. It can hang on.
It's not hanging on something. It's just suspended in space. In a vacuum. So you put like a telephone in vacuum. Does it hang onto anything? No. Is it falling? No. I mean, it's just sort of standing there. If you let it go and you release it with zero force and with zero push, zero friction, whatever. It's just sort of suspended there, isn't it?
That's not suspended on anything. That's a problem.
It's not suspended on anything. It's suspended in vacuum. As in, it's not moving. It's not falling either. To imply that it's falling would imply some sort of movement by inertia. And by inertia, there's literally no movement in space. Or, no.
If I send this to some science guy on YouTube, they will crucify it.
No.
Really?
No.
Awesome.
Well, it depends on who you send it to, first. Second... You're gonna find a scientist who agrees with me, I promise you. I mean, inertia in space is do what you're doing now forever, isn't it? So if you push it, if you push it in space, it will continue going in that speed into perpetuity. Is this not correct?
Yes, actually it's.
So what it's doing now is not moving or spinning around in circles. So it will continue doing that. To imply that it's falling means that some sort of force pushed it, and it sort of began to fall by a sort of outside force. I mean, I get the idea behind falling, I just don't like the word falling being applied to everything in space, because it's not really falling. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of get it.
Alright, so... where the hell was I going with this? Yeah, it's like a submarine. Believe it or not, the beginning of this conversation was... Spaceships are kind of like submarines. And the reason I was going to say that is because if a submarine starts sinking, or starts taking in water, you're all dead. Like, you are all fucked.
That's the punchline of this entire...
If a ship starts taking in water, you have upwards of 24 hours to jump off the fucker. I mean, not literally, but there's pumps. It's above seawater to begin with. It's going to float on its own, even if it takes like 40% water on for most ships. There's lifeboats. You can... The number of ways and times you can be saved is overwhelmingly larger than anything in a submarine. Submarine starts sinking, you're fucked. I mean, there is nowhere to go, yeah?
It can pump water out still.
Yeah, but you're pumping water out while water's going in. They do have water pumps, but I mean, you're underwater to begin with. You are severely much more fucked than if you're above water to begin with.
I like the saying of you are severely much more fucked.
Yeah.
What? I even talk about this one.
Is it not true, though? I mean, think about it. How many people survive a submarine taking on water and getting hit by a torpedo or whatever? Like, very, very little.
A torpedo will literally split a fucking submarine into the halves.
Yes, it will also split a ship into two halves, but the people on the ship are already above fucking water. They don't give a shit, right? I mean, what happens? Oh, we got slightly wet. In the submarine, what
ocean, you moron.
I mean, I get it, but there's other ships that can rescue you. Would you rather be on the ocean or 15,000 feet below the ocean? Or into the ocean, into the depths of the ocean, 15,000 feet?
I love it how we're spinning in circles without any sense, I thought.
This, would you talking about no sense? We're making perfect sense.
It's suspended in space, and that's why you should not get a torpedo to the face.
Okay, now that's preposterous. Now you've lost me. We've got the best streams here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the best streams. At this point, I suggest we go on an ad break.
That's actually a good idea.
I suggest we just roll some ads.
What did this start? Anyway, I'm going off to the Okaina system to bring this 15 refugees who are probably fleeing from these two generals. These 24...
It's gonna be one awkward road trip.
These 24 tourists, which are also going to the same destination, I have no idea what their involvement is.
Oh, they're just watching the conflict unfold with popcorn.
And especially rich tourists who wants to go as well. It would be awesome.
The tourists are just sitting back watching the generals chasing the refugees. Eating popcorn.
One ship.
Surround the ship in circles. God, that is one awkward road trip.
I have an illegal passenger.
Well, no shit. I could have told you that.
Why didn't you?
You have a general chasing the refugees, and you put them in the same cabin in the exact same ship. No wonder one of the two is.
I'm suspecting it, but I don't have any evidence. Which makes this entire endeavor slightly fucked. Worry not, I have silent running. It's okay. Like a submarine, by the way. Ah.
Ah. There you go. That too.
Friendship drive. Aye. Go for it. 2, 1. Poof. Are you on your way back, by the way, from your...
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm going to be on my way back for a few hundred years, don't worry.
Thank God.
I mean, try not to sound too happy.
Long, I mean. No, I'm happy that it takes so long. It's fine. Time bonus? Hey, 5 minutes! There's a change in plan, Commander. You need a data developed soon. I don't exactly care.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense either. You went on this trip, and what's the time limit, like 20 hours or something?
Yeah.
So you expect to arrive at your destination in 20 hours, and you're okay getting on a ship with that sort of time frame. All of a sudden, when you step in, you're like, oh shit, if we don't get here in 5 minutes, you know...
No, that's also for the boom data, by the way. The passengers take 3 hours max. Except when it's like sightseeing.
Same thing.
Nope. Actually, it's not. Because the data is stored in the computer. The passengers have unair-conditioned, deep-freezing cargo pods. At least that would be if I had a choice in any of this. But actually, I have first-class passenger seats, so...
So it's first class, unair-conditioned, deep freeze.
Oh, fine, don't worry about it. And I need a very quick transition now into the station. Because I have to smuggle some assholes in.
I've been recording for an hour already. Can you believe that? It feels like 5 minutes, I swear to God.
Because of your fucking submarine story.
Yeah, the submarine and the suspended space story, you know, that I amaze myself. So with no segue whatsoever into this, I've been thinking about airsoft a lot recently.
Swag?
Airsoft.
Yes, said, what did you say before?
I said airsoft. I've been thinking about airsoft quite a lot this week.
Yeah, buy some airsoft. I actually need a gun. Against pigeons, for fuck's sake, not against people or anything.
Yeah. We've talked about this some time ago as well. We had a water gun, I think, against them. And then they grew immune to it.
Yeah, starting running. Motherfucker!
Thing is, I've no one to... I mean, there's probably people to play with, but I realistically don't have anyone to play with. It's not really a big thing here. I think there's something happening in Belgrade.
Yeah, you have real guns. Nah!
So I've been thinking about it. I've been watching some videos from people that go to events and stuff like that. It's really cool, but the ammunition and the equipment and everything costs right around as much as an actual fucking firearm. So, I mean, all things considered, if you're gonna shoot someone, might as well go all in.
That was the sorry, I was half listening. It was the smoothest smuggled one ever. Okay, it's as expensive as what?
As an actual firearm.
Yeah, sure it is. Sometimes even more expensive.
Yeah, which is a problem. And what I said was, if you're gonna shoot someone, might as well go all the way in, right?
My advice would be not to try it.
I'm a terrible person.
So that was 600,000.
Delicious, I think I'm stuck.
This is 270,000.
Did you not hear me? I think I'm stuck.
Yeah, I hear you. So what?
How do I go home?
Another 630,000.
I don't care about your 630,000. How do I go home? Help.
Another 340,000.
Now he's doing it to spite me. How do I go home?
I'm not done yet. Give me a second. And another 250,000.
I want to go home.
It's plotted route.
No route available. Well, it's not no route available. It's what does it say? Plotting route failed.
Yeah, then it's too long of a jump, isn't it?
Yeah, but the entire permit thing is killing me. I don't know how to go around it. Get me help.
Look at the stream now.
Give me a second.
Cursor is. I have no idea what that means. What's an about face? What? Alliance outpost in the California Nebula. No, what about no? But I have no idea how to navigate. I've never been there.
How do I go home?
I've never been there. How would I know?
I know. I need to go to the California Nebula. I know how to return from there, but I can't go to the fucking California Nebula because fuck the California Nebula. It's too far away. Plotting route failed. What if I just go straight to the Iran? No, the Witchhead one. I went to the Witchhead one. I can go to the Witchhead Nebula, I think. He said, desperately hoping that's true.
It will be fine. Don't worry about it.
Aha!
See?
"17 jumps. Alright.
Oh, you would fly business class. That's perfect. Yeah, get your fucking cabin, you fuck.
At this point, I've accepted that I'm never going home.
Would be a shame if all your money would be going away.
It's not going away, it's here with me.
Yeah, but it would be a shame that you have explored a lot of stuff. I assume.
I have, but you know what the problem is? for all the millions of well, not millions, but all the hundreds of sectors I've explored, or systems and stars that I've explored, I'm not going to get any money compared to like one water world.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah. This wasn't about the money, this was about the experience, he said to himself cryingly, but... I mean...
Look at all the money I'm making. This was, by the way, a reference brought to you by Offworld Trading Company. Look at all the money.
Huh.
Is a quote.
There's a reference to Offworld Trading Company in Stellaris as well nowadays. I mean, with the new update and everything. It's really cool.
Is there now?
It's a module you can put on Spaceport. It's called. It's literally called an Offworld Trading Company, and it literally provides money. So.
Yeah, and just that. I don't have any cartographic stuff. I think 803 ducats, credits, whatever. Ducats? Really, brain? That's what to come up with. Fantastic. Yeah, these fucks want to go to Bound Station, and this will go to Bound. It's a rebel leader. Of course, I will transport a rebel leader. Why wouldn't I? And then I guess I'll go to a Haldeman terminal next.
I think this is the tiniest planet known to mankind that I've just found.
So please explain to the viewerships and me what a planet is.
Oh, fuck you.
I know it's mean, but...
Basically, right,
difference
it's a load
between...
of rock,
no,
gas,
the problem is...
all
the
liquid.
Problem is, there are two different kind of bodies. It's fixed stars and planets.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no difference, really.
And obviously.
Well, that's a big, wonderful big ship. Because it's at some point, some fucking Greek, as he took a break from screaming Horika and stuff like that, thought that, oh, there's Mars and Venus, that's the planets, they're moving about the sun things, or the Earth, depending on who you ask. And the other ones are not moving. At least you can't see it in one lifetime.
Yes.
This is the only difference. Same question applies, by the way, to what is a continent? Yep.
Yeah. A large landmass surrounded by water, but... Yeah.
No.
But it's not, yeah, it's exactly. This is what about Europe, so yeah, exactly. And it's a thing you come to an agreement with, sort of, over.
Or not. There's one America, and not two. I'm talking to you, America.
I mean, also Europe. Like, where does Europe end, and where does it begin?
Japan.
But yep. Yep. To China, I'm not sure if you're... Well, China's gone, actually, so never mind.
It's approved, not gone. Big difference. I'm constantly uploading with 5,000 kilobit per second. I'm pretty happy about this. The weather here in what fucking system? HIP 1072A is pretty good. It's warm. Here you see.
Alright, I return. Let me just unmute myself. Discord. Where? There we go. Right, I'm back, am I?
I was talking and talking and talking and talking. It was glorious.
Alright.
Best landing ever, if you want to watch it, by the way. Comes now. 3, 2, 1, and instant drop. Perfect. Best landing ever. I'm getting kind of good at this. Who was it, though?
Someone from the... I know. Right.
What? Are you okay there?
Yeah, I'm just moving my chair over closer to the microphone in order to not...
$1 million bucks!
Right that loud.
I've been scanned. I'm so unhappy now. Fuck you. I'll never transport you again.
You're banned for life.
Yeah. 8 prisoners of war. That's not worth it.
Well, I should I should have some few weeks ago. I should have talked about that bus. Not the driver. But what's the person that collects cards? Tickets. Sorry. What's his name? Conductor?
I have no idea. We don't have these things here.
You don't have a person that goes around like collecting tickets.
No. If you enter the bus, you do it in the front, and you show your ticket to the bus driver.
Yeah, but where do you buy the ticket?
At the bus driver, or at the station.
So it's one person. Okay, so it was kind of like the same thing. You could buy it at the station, but there's 2 people in the bus, so one's driving and the other one's like sorting the tickets out.
That's what bus driving is so fucking expensive in Australia.
Yeah, probably. Pretty cheap here, actually. I think you can get from. Yeah, actually, if you think about it,
that's fucking nonsense.
You can. Are they? No, this is just made that up on the spot. Okay, so you know what? You know what? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You get from one city to another, which is from my city to my other city that I live in, because I live in 2 places at the same time. It's no wonder I'm confused about space. I don't fucking know where I live. Not anything about space. It's funny because it's true.
Where the fuck am I? No idea. Let's go north.
East.
It's space. There's no north.
East. Always east.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
So to
you were
get
saying
from
that the conductor was doing something to you.
He was being mean to me. I nearly punched him in the face. I swear to God, and I'm not a violent person. At any rate, So we'll get to that. Essentially, what I wanted to say was, it's about an hour's drive from this city to my other one, and you get there for like $2, basically.
It's actually pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. So, anyways, I go into the bus, and I have my backpack with me from uni. So the logical thing to do is take off the fucking backpack, put it on the seat next to you, and sit down because the bus is practically empty. I mean, it's not for a lack of seats, right? So if there's not people standing, obviously I put stuff wherever the hell I want, because, you know, there's space. So this dude...
space. Final front... Wait, stop. Please continue.
These are the voyages of Stefan in a fucking bus on his way to town.
Which is the best thing, because it's both names.
You're
Stefan, and I am Stefan. It's perfect.
Yep. So he goes up to me. He's like, he uses the words. I think the rough translation would be "bro." So essentially, I'm like, "Don't bro me," but yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. So he's like, "Bro, you can't put your backpack on the seats. It's dirty." Like, it's a backpack. It's been on my back. I haven't dragged it around the fucking mud. It's like, no, bro, you have to put it down in the, like, storage compartment of the thing. Or no, you should have put it down in the storage compartment of the thing. You put, like, big...
Storage compartment?
Yeah, there's, like, underneath the bus, there's, like, the storage thing where you put, like, stuff...
That's... Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's kind of like a storage compartment, right? Cargo area, whatever. Cargo. So it's like, you should have put it down there. I mean, most people carry their backpacks with them in the bus. Now, this is not a one-time thing. I use the same bus line pretty much every weekend, right? This is the first time I've been asked to do something I'm like this, and I'm like, really?
By a bro, no less.
Yeah, by a bro, no less. I'm like, really? I've been asked to do this, and fine. I mean, I'll do it next time. It's not much of a bother for me, but I mean, what gives? I mean, you never said any of this to me before. This is the first time I've seen the guy, by the way. So I'm like, all right, I'll put it on my lap, I guess. Is that fine? It's a fucking bag for school. You don't drag it around the mud. It's clean as a bloody whistle. So yeah, it's fine. So essentially, we start arguing about whatever. And I'm like, okay, bro, you should calm down and just give me a ticket, bro, fully sarcastically. And at this point, he pisses off a little bit, and I'm just fucking pissed because these are regulations I was not informed of, yes? And he's like, excuse me, who the hell are you to tell me to calm down?
I'm your bro.
It's exactly what I said. It's like, I'm your bro, apparently, bro.
God. No wonder he's pissed.
He fucking started it, though. So he's like, show me some like ID or whatever to prove that you're a student, because students get like 50% off or whatever.
Which is a reasonable request.
Yeah, considering we're basically it is absolutely reasonable. But I've used the same bus line for around 5 months, and nobody's ever asked me for any ID or anything. Again, it's not a problem. I've shown him the fucking thing immediately. I don't make a problem over it. But I was just like, it's weird. Like I've been using this for like 5 or 6 months. I look like a bloody student. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm not in my 50s and have a job. So I clearly look like a student.
You'll never get a job, anyway.
With my university, probably not. So it got real for a second. So I'm like, yeah, sure, but that's weird. So as I'm saying this, I'm handing him the fucking index thing. We call it an index. I don't know if the translation into English is the same thing, but it's basically like a thing that you wear that proves that you're a student. So he gets all passive aggressive on me, like, yo, you have to show that I'm giving him an American accent. I apologize to my American viewers. That's how I imagine annoying people in my head.
That's okay.
That's fair, right? So it's like, no, bro, you understand, you have to show me the fucking thing if you want to get... Like, dude, I'm handing you the fucking thing. Are you gonna take it? He's like, calm down, bro. You're telling me to calm down. You're the one fucking yelling. There's literally around 70 people behind me waiting for your lazy ass to get over to them. So could you please shut up, cease yelling at me because you're 2 feet away from me, take the fucking thing, give me a ticket, take the money, and just move along. Who the fuck are you, bro, to tell me to calm down? At this point, I just go...
Did he call you bro again?
Yeah, he keeps calling me bro for some reason. Or at least... it's like a rough translation, but it basically means bro, yeah. So he keeps continuing to unsarcastically calling me bro throughout this. So I get up in his face and I'm like, yes, I'm going to tell you to calm down. Are you going to? Like, yeah, alright, bro.
At this
all right,
point,
whatever.
it's complaint territory as well.
Yeah. At this point, I was like, I'm gonna call over his fucking boss and get this guy fired because he's about to. I mean, he's one step away from like physically. Yeah, attacking me. He's yelling at my face.
I would be afraid at this point to get punched in the face by this man.
No, I'm not afraid. I am the one that punches. Here's the thing. He's not the most intimidating looking person. He's shorter than me. He's in his 40s or 50s probably.
He's called you bro. He's like
exactly.
Exactly.
He initiated the entire bro thing by calling me bro like 4 times before the argument began, and I'm like, so that's weirding me out a little bit, but I'm like, yes. I get up in his face and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna tell you to calm down. Are you going to calm down, or are we gonna have a problem? He's like, yeah, alright, bro, alright, I get it, you know.
Bro, again?
Bro, I get it, bro, like, here's your ticket. And he moves on, and I'm holding him by his shoulder. I'm like, are you gonna give me my ID back? Oh, yeah, sorry, bro, here you go.
Ah, that was the whole plan about this.
So, he gives me the ID back. So, at this point, I think he realized he fucked up. I'm guessing the dude has problems elsewhere in life. Probably got pissed off by a passenger prior to me or whatever, and is now taking it out on me.
Yeah.
I mean, you could feel that he was nervous the moment everyone walked in. Like, it was something wrong with him. I mean, I get it. It's fine. I mean,
I'm not. Bad day, probably.
Yeah, I don't take it to heart or whatever. It's fine. Everybody has a bad day. It's not a problem. I don't care. I'm not gonna complain to anyone. I'm not gonna do anything about it. It's fine. But he's like, so yeah, bro, you can sit like in the back if you want. There's space. Like I go, no, I'm gonna sit right here, right opposite you.
Wow.
So for the rest of the trip, I'm sitting there right opposite him, dead quiet, staring at him.
Wow. You're a dick. I mean, I knew that, but you're just showing it again.
That's basically, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything.
Every half hour. Bro. Come on.
So yeah, the trip takes about an hour. We arrive there, and no words exchanged anymore.
10 minutes then. It's fine.
Yep. And the reason I really wanted to sit next to him, by the way, is a little bit. You could say it's a bit egotistical, but I know he's friends with the bus driver because they're colleagues. They work together, right? All the time he's arguing with me. Then he moves on to argue with someone else behind me. But it's like a short, brief exchange of whatever. And all the time this is happening, the bus driver is telling them, "Yo, dude, sit down, calm down, do your job, bro." Like, he actually didn't say bro. The bus driver did not, but he's like, "Man, just calm down, take it easy, take it slow, take it slow." He was basically repeating, like, "Take it easy, take it slow, whatever." And I knew that he was gonna talk shit about me behind my back to the bus driver because I could sort of tell that they're co-workers. So I wanted to sit there and make it maximally uncomfortable for him for the next hour. So he would have to sit there in silence and contemplate about what he said. It's maybe a bit of a dickish move, but I'm not the one that started it.
A bit.
I'm not the one that started it. He's the one that started yelling at my face and getting all aggressive on me. So, yeah, you sit in discomfort now. Think about what you've done, you're grounded.
Go to the silent corner or whatever.
Silent corner, yeah.
Prisoners of War, that's great. I have some more of this from Iptorod. I want to go back to Sequis though. Actually, I want to go to Iptorod. I want to make money. 20 prisoners of war. You go here in this business class, Kevin. Thank you.
So basically, you're a prison boss now.
Yes, and these guys will fly first class. Also prisoners. Have a good day. I just don't want to go back empty. That's basically my reasoning here. Because planning these things was actually my job at some point in my life.
Yeah.
And I actually know a person that was British English, wonderful. I did. Who is actually a bus driver and plays bus driver in Elite. So
That's a.
you're the most boring people ever.
I was about to say. I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking it.
They're going to do all day, driving bus. What do you do at night, driving bus? You have to be fucking shitting me. There was one really good station. There were really good loot. Loot? What are you talking about, Commandlicious?
Are you looting stations without me knowing it?
Nah, I would never.
He is. God damn it.
It's by the way the station. Oh, I have saved it in my thingy here somewhere. Was it? Nope. Nicolette Dock there wanted to go again, and Loveless Terminal is very good as well. Babykatze, was hast du denn? Oh, bist du niedlich. Oh, I have to start my ship. Sorry, cat. Und perfekt. Was denn, Katze? Oh, okay. Are you okay? It be? Ow. Ow. Kitty. Oh, kitty. Ah. Uh-oh. What is happening? I clicked the wrong button. That was happening.
Initiating self-destruct sequence.
I actually just initiated. What? Why is that?
I can build heat sinks on board.
That's great.
That's interesting.
Why? I have not the destination locked, did I? I fucked up. That's what's happening. I indeed fucked up. That's why nothing is working. Cat, stop it. Go away. Go away. Go away now. Go away. Fuck. 9. Thank you, cat.
You're welcome, human.
He wants to cuddle, but I have no time. 20 minutes, baby Katze. Oh. Stop flirting with me. Whatever that is. And he's like, I want to rub my face in your face. Yeah, I know that. Let's do then. No! Also, I get this cat voice when I talk to my cats.
So I've noticed. Yes.
Yeah. Like everyone who just remotely likes cats. Oh, don't lay down there. If I move, I would roll with my ass, which is seated on my seat, for your body parts, and that will end badly. So let's not have that.
The ass is seated on the seat.
Yes. I'm not sitting down with my face on the seat. That's stupid.
This reminded me of something.
What?
You just reminded me of something.
What have you done now?
Also, that is vaguely sexual.
Only vaguely, it's boring.
Yeah.
And let's talk here. So the grinding streams will soon end, I guess, and then we start with the adventure streams. That would be very fun, I guess.
Now, some of us have gone on an adventure stream, mate. There is nothing.
Yeah, we had some.
There is nothing. There is nothing but tears and death at the end of that. Yeah.
Remember our Terraria series? On the right side we have death, and on the left side we have death.
No, we had a little bit of a desert and then death.
Oh, it's also good.
So I remember.
Terraria will also be one of my actually I should say, relaxing and talk streams, as well as Minecraft, Eco I have bought, by the way, that as well, and some others I want at least to play, like just have a world open all the time and just have more talk than anything else.
Yeah, kind of like this. And
yeah,
I was just jumping from place to place. There was literally nothing happening. I'm just Leslie's coming back home, you know, like a lost and like a stray dog.
Oh, has somebody fallen to the well? No, you fucking retard about the center of the galaxy. Oh,
that's slightly more difficult. So yeah, I'm so it's kind of like this. Just do something while talking about planets being suspended in space and asshole bus conductors.
Not suspended in space.
They are so.
Sorry, yes, continue, please.
They are not falling in space either. We discussed this.
Viscosity of space is 0.
Sorry, the
Or
what?
100. I can't remember. What?
The what of space is 0?
Viscosity. Flüssigkeit.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, whatever your German person say. Believe me, scientist things.
you're not
come off
wrong.
out of one's
You're
face.
not wrong, but that doesn't mean that they're falling, though. It's not. It's the word I have the
It's a word, I
problem
know.
with. I get it. But
Wait,
I
wait
think.
a second. Let's do this. I
Alright.
put up this here, right?
Hold on. Let me check.
What do you do in space?
I'll tell you what. You crash into a fucking
Space
sun.
walking.
Move. Hold on.
Oh, I'm ducked, you asshole. Thank you very much. What do astronauts do all day in space?
That's not what we're looking for.
It's not helping. It's not helping at all. Okay. 18 prisoners of war, 500,000 credits. And this person, 20 prisoners of war. I could go here for the influence, actually, for this guy. I would actually go in this case for the influence because I want the added status and everything. It didn't exactly help. Well done, commanders. Everything I hear, assholes. Oh, Israel Reynolds. Good name. Here, this is the missions I want. If you have a look at the screen right now.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second.
This one.
Okay.
This one jump.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yep.
I did around 400 jumps to get the same amount of money, probably.
Like you have seen things.
Yeah, I've seen things. I'm getting Vietnam flashbacks every time you say that.
Oh, no. Look at this. Even better.
Hold on, I'm gonna crash into a sun.
This is roughly 2 million as well. And they want first class cabins. So that's a bit bad. Otherwise I would take both. Look, and it's exactly full.
Yeah.
Pop. Yeah, you should get a Type 7 or whatever I'm playing. Flying in, whatever. Xuanek, okay. Da, 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 da. So I'm making in this 2 hours I just played. I made basically 15 million, which is okay.
In the 2 hours I've played, I've talked about a bus driver, I've talked about an exam, someone being at the door, I've talked about planets, submarines being in space, and I've made probably around 10,000 credits. But I've seen blue stuff in space, though.
Blue stuff?
It's a nebula.
Water.
It's not water, it's gas.
This isn't a contradiction, by the way.
Yes. Yeah.
You're just making this shit up as you go, right?
No, me?
Yeah, okay. I do that all the time.
No, you're right. It's not liquid, but yeah, it's just the difference between water and liquid. Yeah. So yeah, could be. I have no idea what its composition was, which is probably why I don't get paid a lot of money.
The composition of this metal is cock. What?
The composition of this nebula is, I don't fucking know, some blue shit.
My spot.
What's Juliet Uniform Golf? Welcome back to Dick's Station. We're glad to have you back. We hope you bring us valuable scientific material from your long-range exploration mission onto the Witchhead Nebula and the Flame Nebula and the Running Man Nebula. Please, can you tell us what these nebulas are, what their composition is? I don't know, that was fucking red shit. It's not very helpful, Juliet Uniform Golf.
It's at least not, yeah, well, cock, like rated 16 plus and not R or A or whatever the fuck Americans do with their rating system.
Yeah, they all have different, like, there's ESRB ratings, there's rated R, there's Germany has its own thing, Britain has its own thing. It's one country that doesn't care about ratings?
Russia.
I was going something closer to home, but yes.
As long as Putin is in this movie, it's allowed.
Can I mod Putin in? Yes, then it's allowed.
I want a trading card game with Putin in it.
I want like a Mario Racers kart game with Putin in it.
Want a racist card game?
A Mario Kart
Oh.
game with Putin in it. He doesn't have to be in a cart, he can be on like a bear. Obviously without a t-shirt on it. Just go.
And two bears making the epic split. Woo!
Oh, sorry, that's Jean-Claude Van Damme, that's not Putin.
Yeah, same thing. Whoa!
I mean, have you
Stop now.
ever seen Jean-Claude Van Damme and Vladimir Putin in the same room at the same time?
I think yes, but I cannot spell it.
Alright, here we go. Let's Google that.
Slavery offer. Yeah, they want with the 36 tourists. They want to make slave out of these guys again. It's on now. They give me 150,000 for it. And I say no. It's kind of is $2 million in my pocket here.
My dude, the resemblance is fascinating.
I know. I made funny joke and you didn't even. Nah.
No. I get it. I got the joke, but I'm looking at a picture of them looking at each other's faces.
Really?
Yeah. Can I?
I mean, the one is Dutch, the other one is American, so.
Can I put it in chat? Yes.
One's Belgian, the other is Russian. I shut up now. It just gets worse.
Yes. By the way, the website is called www.vandamme.russia/photos/Russia.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just look at the second one on the top. Putin and Van Damme in St. Petersburg.
Vandam.ru or no.
Just look at
No.
And look at the second one. You will be amazed. And show it on stream.
I'm afraid to do that, actually. I have to dock first and I will do that.
Alright.
Kitty! What's up, Kitty? Kitty Cat. Baby Katze, was denn? You're such a moron.
Oh god, I think my test results are in. No, they're not. Never mind. Crisis averted.
Was du denn, Katze? Sorry for the Germanness, but it doesn't speak English. I mean, it doesn't speak German either, but it at least understands it.
Does it?
Actually, I think he speaks Russian, but anyway. Oops. Oops. Catastrophe. Landing maneuver. Best landing maneuver ever. Now on stream. Live here. Woo.
Are you saying your cat is colluding with the Russians?
I'm saying it's probably the boss, yeah.
The boss of a mafia group.
Have you ever looked at my cat?
I think so. One of them.
Yeah, several times. What's denn? Pee.
Meow. Piotr, you have disappointed me.
Yeah, he has
for the
no
last
attack on the
time.
microphone. Go away. I'll cuddle with you later. He's very, very, very liebesbedürftig, as my mama said.
I'm trying to think of cat puns that work in Russian.
And what should I click on this wonderful website?
The second picture on the top that says Putin and Van Damme in St. Petersburg.
There's nothing like that. It's just von Damme.ru. Why?
Slash
Why
Russia slash
did you not
photos,
copy
the
this?
one that I put in the link.
Yeah, it doesn't copy that. It just clicked on the. Fucking asshole.
How did you not copy it? Should be right there.
I copied it like 2 times now, but
Could you not?
where are you, fuck?
Can you
No, it
click on
doesn't
it and like open it in a new window?
Yeah, I actually copied the link now,
Mm.
and I cannot put it in.
Is it because the website www.vandamme.ru/photo/Russia is banned in Germany?
Wait a second, let me try this with Firefox. Yeah, same thing with Firefox. Google reroutes me. Right, now it does. Second one, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Look
Here
at
you
that.
see them both in all the glory. So we have them in the same cinema, whatever it is, at least
Yes,
once.
so the thing that says in St. Petersburg, the second picture from the left.
Yeah, I have it open right now.
Show it to the stream. So I showed it on my
just
end.
that.
The resemblance is fascinating.
Anyway, look at this. Are you looking at the stream still?
I just dodged a sun, but yes. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ding 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 ding. Sorry. Not sorry, but hey, look at this. They want me to go back for 1 million.
I wish you could see my facial expression at this point.
You hate me, right?
No, I don't hate the player. I hate the game.
Yeah, this is the one I want. This is the one I want. They sadly want first class, and I don't have like the money seats, and they want me to be allied and shit.
Amazing.
One more flight, and then I will end the stream. By the way, pick a cabin for these cowards. Here we go. And let's take this business people too. Look at this. Oh, they fit in. Isn't it nice? Stuffed it all into the cargo bay. Iptorot. Here, look. Prisoners of war too.
Amazing.
I like the sound of this, by the way. Anyhow, here, look, nearly full. Zack. Zack, 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 zack. Du fiese Map, was willst du denn, Katze? So niedlich. Ich hab gar keine Zeit für dich. Nein! That's about all I can transport, huh? It's right here. Create prisoners of war. You've business class. Have fun. Didn't have any more of these guys? Nope. Well, it's too bad then. Anyway, as always, I will make do some grind off camera, because otherwise it would just be ridiculous. Fucking Putin. Anyway. This is all. It's massacre missions. I hate these. What do you want from me, guys? Eliminate enemies for
The Republic.
20,000. No, actually choose rewards. But yeah, fuck off. I don't want to fight. I will just run away because why not? Here, all this guy up. Yeah. Also, Winch Vision. If you have another look at the stream.
Give me a second.
Right about now, it should come in.
Yeah, I'm looking at the system map.
It is
okay.
17 light seconds from the jump point.
Ah.
Yeah, this makes it actually awesome. It's pretty quick. Okay, hurry up. I have 10 minutes.
Me?
And then you, by the way, then you go to, I have to, Twitch. He should go online pretty soon. Oh, fucker! Cut me, you moron! I have an up button here. See? Best pilot ever. Yeah, in my dreams. Actually, I was supposed to be here. He's playing Final Fantasy. I guess he's getting ready for stream, but I'm not sure. Yeah, follow this guy on Twitch, by the way. Very entertaining. Also, notifications on YouTube are pretty much shite.
Yeah,
Live streaming. And
I mean, they're pretty much shite for everything else.
these two are my accounts. The latter one being the slash professional one. The other one is my private one. Please spam yours as well if you have some time. Ah!
No, spam, what? No.
That's okay, because we are pretty bad at self-advertising.
No, we're so bad at advertising, we're actually good.
No. At least we don't annoy people with it a lot.
Yeah.
Target is in my sights. Interdiction commencing. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm off to Canada. I don't care. Space Canada. I don't know. Some ice planet. And don't forget, the liners on the top 1% of all liners out there. Mine too. Okay, it's a fucking cargo ship. But you won't notice that when you're inside. It's fine.
Hmm.
So how many light years are you away from the civilization, basically?
All of them.
What?
All of the light years. All of them. I think I'm further away now than when I started.
Do I even ask?
It's not true, but it sounds so funny I had to say it. Oh god. I'm further away than I was at the beginning, yeah. Oh, that would be like I'm over here somewhere. Like that would be. I think I'm at the halfway point, basically, almost.
Almost.
Yeah, I started from the Orion Nebula. Now I'm at like between the Orion Nebula and. Actually, let me check.
My informants tell me you are carrying some passengers that associated who are very interested in. Yeah, that's too bad. Here's the entrance to the space station. I'm right at it. I'm looking like literally 200 meters away or so. I am now flying in. Go fuck yourself.
It's not an illegal passenger, is it?
Nope.
Oh, it's not an illegal
Politicians and refugees and shit like that.
Because illegal passengers are shite.
No, you have just to learn to smuggle stuff. It's actually not that. Oops, touchdown.
I know. I've smuggled stuff before. Actually, before I got back into it, I smuggled stuff because that was actually surprisingly profitable for early game Sidewinders and stuff like that.
Oh yes.
Back in the day. So I did smuggle stuff, and I don't think I got caught ever smuggling cargo. But
I was yesterday.
yeah, exactly what I was gonna say. You fuck up once, and it sort of ruins the streak, doesn't it?
No.
I mean, it does. It sort of ruins my mood.
It just got fucked up. And I did something else for a while, and then started again. But so yeah. Kitty cats. Beep, beep.
Basically, like I think if I were to start smuggling people, I would be the most famous smuggler of people of them all.
Did you hate me now? Do you hate me? Look at it. Look at it. Do you hate me?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. But I'm not sorry.
Basically, I think I will be the most famous of all people smugglers in the galaxy.
Why? Because you're so bad at it, or what?
Did you not get the joke? Yeah, the idea of a smuggler is to be not famous. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Fuck. Ah, have you heard of me? Yeah, worst part ever, but you have heard of me.
But you have heard of me, yeah? I mean, with pirates it's okay.
Yes.
With pirates it's okay. They don't have the stealthiest approach to things. But if you're a famous smuggler, you're doing it wrong.
Look at this.
Yeah, I'm refueling. I have a few minutes. Let me.
I have to do it.
Really?
I cannot stop. I cannot stop playing this game right now.
Battle Weapons 14. What?
Yeah, I can get battle weapons from that. Don't want that.
Yeah, but I mean, what do they do?
It's an alternative thing I can get from these guys.
Yeah, but is it literally just cargo, or do they have any practical use?
Yes, it's cargo for consumption.
Ah, so it's like small arms and stuff, right?
I should make all my stuff first class. Nein, du Fotze, Alter, ich dreh durch. Sorry about that. I just called the game a cunt. Sorry.
Oh, I should probably write that down if you ever say it to me again.
Not the worst of ideas. Anyway, I'm flying there. 4 minutes left. I can do it. I bet I can't.
It could be like 5 minutes. Give yourself some leeway.
But yeah, it's so much better than exploring the world of witches and bullshit like that. Come on. Creates more work. You have to actually build relationships with these guys here. Make some shit missions for them.
Please
like
tell me how difficult it is.
Not at all.
Please tell me how you're doing actual work.
It's actual work. I have to concentrate.
I will end you.
Oh, sorry. What?
I will end you. Stop it.
I put into the stations 2 weeks. One. Like 3 or 4 hours a day. To actually get them to a level that I like to them. Because otherwise they don't give you the missions, the worth it ones.
Yes. It must be so difficult. I can only imagine how much
difficult.
worse being stuck in the middle of nowhere in outer space would be.
It's not difficult. The problem is it's
with
repetitive.
Over 200 jumps to come back home.
That's whose fault is that exactly?
I blame the game and the engineers that built the ship.
The only way to win the game is to not play the game. Oops. Here, time bonus.
I'd like to argue that.
My informant say all is old. I'm basically just a glorified courier at this point, and that's not it's just for the grinding part. And also you build rank stuff with doing the missions for your aligned power as well, which is a nice side effect. Because it's after the Anaconda, with the Anaconda I want to grind my Corvette thing to have a warship.
Ah.
Or get the biggest cargo ship first, I'm not sure yet.
Is it not the Type 9?
Yes, but I'm on the Type 7.
Ah.
B. Oh, B. Not funny, sorry.
No, because I didn't say A, I said R.
Yeah, but A is German for A, so. Isn't that terrible that we speak several languages?
I know, it's the worst.
And please don't interdict me, please don't interdict me, please don't interdict me, please don't interdict me. Too late. Welcome to my second favorite station in the entire universe. Bobco.
You know, one day I'm gonna figure out it's not run by a person called Bob, and I will be severely disappointed.
Same. It would be the worst. So, and if you look at the little gimbal thing there, you see exactly when it's over you. Just now. There we are.
I just got a really funny message. So there's this group chat on Facebook for the uni guys and stuff, and one of the guys posted a picture of a bunch of raw eggs and some flour, and he was gonna like fry eggs for dinner or whatever, supposedly. Everyone, I don't care. I ignored it, but about 20 minutes later, he asks, "Does anyone know how to remove egg stains from the carpet?" Asking for a friend.
Yeah, sure. Ah.
The problem is, the picture had like 6 or 7 eggs on it, and I'm afraid they've all gone to the carpet.
God.
I'm just imagining.
The final move, the final form of this stream is this. Would you like to watch the stream for just a tiny bit second?
Yes, of course. Refuel.
That was literally 5 minutes of work.
Oh, for fuck off!
You get the point. Anyway, I will enter the... Oh, for fuck's sake, I have to fly back. Fuck me! It's the same again. Yeah, I will do that later. I will sign off here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe to Juggernaut's channel, my channel, and watch Chris, which is a nerd. Level 39 nerd is the worst nick to say ever. If you can catch him, because nice people streams and stuff like that.
Yep.
Bye bye, Stefan.
Yeah, bye bye. See you, people.